we're about to embark on the quest for the MO disc. Of course, is required for the best ending. So as far as best endings go, it's actually basically near identical to best ending with Jill, except for rather than Jill in Chris's arms and they look over and see Barry reloading his gun or whatever, it's instead Chris looks over at Rebecca sleeping. At least that ending makes a bit more sense when you play as Chris. It makes very little sense when you play as Jill. I get it basically saves shooting alternate scenes and taking up more memory on the disc, I guess. And I guess saving up disc space was the name of the game. So I was just getting a drink of water there, guys. We'll ignore him. Get to the herbs. Or I'll grab a herb. To be fair, it's more than enough. I've stocked up pretty well. Yeah, we do have the option to use the one of the small keys in the other option, which to be fair isn't too much of a detour from where we'll be going anyway, so that's all good. There he is again, it's Dansome Dan. Yes, so we want to be going to a of course we can't. No point going upstairs. I think we're away for once, isn't it? Yeah, this room's always empty for the most part. If we encounter any of them little hunter shits, we'll fuck them up with the Magnum. Like so. It's white eyes, that's kind of creepy actually. I know it looks like he's doing a little jig, but that guy comes round the corner, will lock on like so. I think think that's... yeah, that's basically it. I don't think we got the... I took him out. Yeah, I think sometimes, I can't remember exactly how you trigger it, but sometimes if you come here, you hear a scream, and it's Rebecca, she's been cornered by the hunter in that room, you have to save her. Or you can not save her and just leave her. I think if you take too long, she dies. If you just leave her, she dies. It affects the ending. We can't leave poor old Rebecca to the wolves, can we? Handgun bullets back. That back. Don't need the ammo disc. Take the Magnum rounds. Yeah, because mostly I think from this point it's basically hunters. Put that back as well. I'll grab a single herb and go live dangerously. Oh no, and I will need the crank, won't I? Crank and battery. I mean, there might be a hunter in this hallway here, going into the garden. Because, you know, why wouldn't there be? Oh! Creep. Seemed to that, like, mad double jump thing. Basically just make sure I'd never hit him. Yeah. Put the battery in first. So I always remember that section when you first come out, like the first area of the garden, and you come out to the crank area. Copy of the game I had, the copy I had, which is the first copy of the game I had back in the day, it always crashed there for some weird reason. And the disc wasn't particularly banged up. It had a very light scratch on it, but it really wasn't that deep. I took it back to the shop, and they said they cleaned it, which I'm not sure was a common practice back then, or maybe it was. Maybe they just swapped it for another disc, I don't know, but I do remember testing that disc on someone else's console and it didn't crash at that point. What the people at the repair shop told me was they theorised that my laser was just more sensitive than others. I don't know how true that is. I put the crank back, get the small key. And use it in one of these. I think I used it in the other, in that room. Ooh. No, don't push it, Chris. It's all good. It's one of these rooms I didn't use it in. It's a bit of a lucky guess. Lucky guess what we get, at least. We'll go with this one. It'd be nice if it was Magnum rounds, but it's probably going to be bloody first aid spray or something. Desk is locked, so you use the small key. Yes. An ink ribbon. We'll leave it. Notes for future reference. That is just an ink ribbon in there. Okay. So we will take the crank. There you are. Now, annoyingly, this was a good revision in the remake. When you're in the sewer, they have a item box, which saves a lot of this faffing about what you have to do here. I mean, basically, it saves you having to put the crank back in the item box so that you don't take up valuable inventory space. But it could be worse. Things could be worse. It could be, they call it real survival mode, which was the original intent, where the item boxes weren't connected to each other. And if you beat Resident Evil the remake, you can unlock that mode. And I have beat that mode, and it depends how you look at it. In a certain mood, it's actually quite a nice challenge. If you're not feeling it that day, you kind of shake your fist at the sky, lamenting ever playing that mode. It's not as bad as that invisible zombie mode. That's a strange idea. I've beat that as well. As well as I did beat it with a knife only run. But that was on the remake. I must confess, it was on the remake, and I did exploit the 3D controls for that. so I did cheat a bit, but that's the only time I'd really use the 3D controls on this sort of game. I know they put them 3D controls in the Onimusha remasters, didn't they? And I wish it just had an option just to remove them. I know you don't have to use them while playing it, but in the heat of battle, you could kind of just get. I was just like tempted to exploit it. Which I would do my best not to do, but I think playing Onimusha with 3D controls just breaks it. The same way it does with this game as well. Like if you use the 3D controls, you can just kind of sort of judder about in all kinds of directions and just avoid everything very easily. Too easily, in fact. And Onimusha kind of really, to play Onimusha properly, to engage with its original intent, is to use the original tank controls and the you know, the counter the attacks and block them and all that. If you just sort of jutter about and avoid everything, it's just it's not. That's not how you meant to play it. Do we? Yeah. No shade if that's how you're playing it, but you are basically playing it in broken mode, basically. You may as well might as well play it with a cheat disc. But I think there's not one walking around there, is there? No. But I think with Onimusha, I heard the remaster of 2 was better than the remaster of 1. The remaster of 1 has all kinds of weird changes. Yeah. Flamethrower. But it locks that door, I believe. That's correct, yeah. It's really usable for this section. Area is clear. What's this? First aid spray. Nope, I'll leave that. That's shotgun rounds, isn't it? I'll leave them for now because I do need that spit, that slot. Yeah, flamethrower. It's Enrico!
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Who is it? Is someone there?
That would be funny though if
Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
What indeed? That would have been funny though if when he pointed the gun at Chris and Chris sort of flinched back if he accidentally pulled the trigger on the flamethrower and set him on fire, the Thing style. He's holding something. What's he got? No, that's not what I want. Someone else wants to get fried. Come on then. It's out of bullets. Yeah, it ran down very fast. Someone dropped the crank, whoever that may have been. Spoiler alert, it's Wesker. I think everyone knows that now. Sorry if you've... Sorry if I've just spoiled it for you, but... I think everyone knows that now. It's a bit like saying, did you know that Darth Vader's Luke's father? Oh, good. Go on. Oh. No, I won't use that yet. I'll put the flamethrower back. Put the flamethrower back and then grab the shotgun shells. No. Oh no, I think I just have to put it like that. Yes. He just sort of did that to, I don't know, just help Chris out a bit because he's prone to having far more limited ammo. You know what, I'm going to have to use the herbs anyway, I think, because I do need to pick up another flamethrower. Oh well. What the fuck? Why is there like... That's just unnecessary. That was very unnecessary. Definitely have to use it now. Bloody hell. Yeah, I cleaned it out before, there was only one in there, and then left came back and they repopulated it with two. Oh. Round and round and round it goes, and it stops. Only Chris knows. So we get flamethrower. I'll tell you what we'll do first. We'll do the Indiana Jones boulder scene. I'll hunt it out. But I think if we get here, Oh, we get a hunter walking through doors. And Chris is lock onto it. Oh, yeah, I'll take some of them. I'll keep knocking them on. The dead. Leave the room, come back in. That way. We'll have to deal with them little shits and them poisoned. Yeah, you can mess around and kill it with a flamethrower and save some ammo, but I think I'm fairly confident with what we got, to be fair. You can also, if you wish, you don't have to fight the spider, you can just use the flamethrower or a knife to get through that webbing. But that does involve possibly taking a few hits off the spider while you do so. Oh, it's been alerted my controls are low on batteries, but you usually get a good 20 minutes before it actually dies. No, we keep the crank as well, don't we? It's blue herb here, I guess. I'm probably on like range caution underneath here, yeah. Okay, this is a single breed. I'll probably do it. Yeah. We'll carry on with that setup for now. But I am also aware I'll have to clear some space. Burn the snakes. Do a good job on that one. But yeah, we have to put the flamethrower down. One of these. Oh, it would be nice if it rolled down now and went down that hole, but I have to do each one at a time, don't I? It's like, yeah, do the next one. Isn't rolling yet. And we have to go up to it like that, and then the background will kind of wobble then. I mean, not it wobbled because it shook, but it I don't know how to explain it. It's separated from the 3D objects. Create a weird line. Okay. It's there. Yes. From memory. Yes. Use it again. Must be so dead on. There we go. Doom Book 2. I hear some people used to say that 1 was the hardest one. I guess I don't know. Not sure about that. I think 2 is an easier game than this is. I think what makes this one harder though is basically just like the hunters really. Hunters and their invincibility frames, they kind of make things a bit tricky. And like you saw earlier in the mansion, I nearly just got completely destroyed by a gang of them, so that doesn't happen as bad in the remake of 1. There's nothing quite as crazy as that in 2, I don't think. Maybe the lickers. A few moments of the lickers that get a bit hairy. The main one I can think of is when you're in the lab and you go through the air vent and you come out and there's them like darker lickers, like 2 or 3 of them all crammed in this room. It's easier with Leon, with the upgraded shotgun. Claire has a bit of a harder time taking them on. More herbs, but we'll be able to get them. We'll just drop these. I'll just take the green herbs to be fair, because I don't think there's ever really... I don't think the opportunity to get poisoned ever crops up again after... from this point on. Come on, Chris, you can get in there. There you go. And he's being finicky about that. That was the one bit that was a bit disappointing in the remake actually is the lab. They didn't really expand it at all, really, for the most part. They added a couple of kind of extra bits, but I thought they could have added a bit more, you know, as much extra to it as they did with the mansion. No, it's not going to do it like that because it's. It'll be fine. Bring that back, I think. Yeah, I think we're all good. We are fine to proceed. Proceed to blow his head off. Oh. Huh, missed me. Okay. Oh. It is a lot of blood. That's the last of the ammo discs. Clear some space. For the time being, at least, until we get to unlock some doors. I think it's just zombies for the most part. And chimeras. They're only in certain rooms. No, that's the one we want. Okay. But yeah, I remember, like I say, in the remake, it was always like, the lab, this is going to be really twisted and loads of extra stuff's going to be here. And actually, it's like, no, it's kind of almost identical. Well, I would use an ammo disc in there, wouldn't I? Is it locks? Yeah, it's locks anyway. That's alright. Okay. I think this is the clue room, isn't it? With the password and all that, but we already know it, so we're just basically seeing what items there are. Yeah, that's the secret light. Herb. Yeah, there's the letter. Dear John. John and Ada. Dear letter from John. That's a Dear John letter to Ada. Don't even need it at this point. Take the herb. Why not? Yeah, these fuckers just respawn all the time. Get out of it. That's locked, but that is also locked. This is the one that isn't locked, and this is the one with the password. Oh look, we recording. Don't stop. Slides. We don't need to take the slides, I don't think. That's just a girlfriend coming past here. Might trim that out, but nothing really. Nothing really to trim, really. Yeah, so it's just password. I will. The Umbrella operating system 95. Umbrella, Ella. Log in. Joe. Oh, no, did that wrong. Backspace. D. I. Very aggressive tapping there, Chris. Ugh. And it's Mole. M-O-L-E. Thumbs up. Locked. Quit. I think we've done it all. We've done all that. Switch itself back to green. Yeah, there's literally no need to. Oh, they all got. Oh, they're not all gone. I think we can get the door up here. Yes, I will. I'm sure there's a bit more. To be fair, in the room, I think there is a bit more to that puzzle. But it's, you know, the bits it added weren't substantial in my opinion. Security system, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. No, we're all good like this. Actually, having said that, get the MO disc. In fact, I get 2 MO discs. Yeah, I could. Where are you? Yeah, because there's two places immediately accessible to me. I use them. It's in here. And we should be covering the zombies. Stuck into this. We'll get two in one shot. No. Oh dear, what a pity, never mind. But yes, that's the MO disc reader. If it gets near to it. Yeah, passcode 1, biblical verse. We don't need to be reading that. Entered the passcode, 1 of 3. Get ahead of it. It's not. No, not that one, it's this one. Use the lab key. Let's get rid. No. Leave him to it for now. Alright. This one's always a little bit finicky. Yeah, we push. Is this one up slightly? Like, fraction? And oh. Go. No. I think we have to. Yeah. Not on the switch, just before it. Oh, Chris, you can get through there. Good lad. Can't push it down from that because that's in the way. Whatever's going on with them stairs at the minute, and steps have some weird phasing and polygons. Alrighty. It's very much like the armor room puzzle, just a little bit. Yeah, it's just slightly more finicky than that. One forward. There we go. I think you can go through if you activate the gas, but why? You just keep taking hits. Magnum rounds are always welcome. There is a point where they stop respawning, I think. Yeah, they are more on it with Chris as well, actually. They're a tiny bit more eager. Magnum rounds, or is it a... Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, more than enough ammo. So you factor in the last boss takes like, what, 4 shots or something? Is that disc? We got past it like 10 times. There we go. Sorted. Gonna go hunt ourselves some chimeras. They are creepy things then, actually, the way they move. Kind of have that, like, I don't know if it's going to make much... Oh! Yeah, I got you. That kind of, like, sort of monkey or chimp movement, but they also look a bit unwell. If that makes sense. So they move fast, but they have like something just a bit off kilter about the way they move. Like they got dislocated joints or something. Use all them. Should we go round here, I reckon? Oh! Little snake. You as well. Maggots for blood. Power to the elevator. System. It's quite big. will do. So I've just got my 5-minute warning. So what we will do before I wrap up this section is we'll just pay Jill a visit and see what the conversation's like there. Okay. Let's have a look.
Chris!
Jill!
Chris, Wesker, he is...
I know. Shoot, it doesn't open. Look, Jill, wait here. I'll save you.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing too exciting to add, really, but you know, it's you've seen it now. Bang. Okay. Nice, we're fairly stocked up pretty well. Don't really need a lot of this for this final section. Take like a herb. Okay, I'll end this part for now. But see you in the next one.